just about time for first pitch in Washington, D.C. It's the Marlins and the Nationals. Next on the show. We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the East-leading Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, and you know, these two teams, of course, very familiar with one another. The start of another division series, so you know those two men right there have a huge task in front of them, trying to give their ball club a leg up right here in the opener.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. And set to go to work against this lineup. There you get a look at the numbers for one of the better left-handers around, the starter Gio Gonzalez. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. And as Ichiro makes his way to the box, it's officially time for baseball here. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And this time of year is really starting to catch up with these guys now. They've been fairly lifeless here in these past few games. Bullpen's tired, starters are tired. Heck, everybody's tired. But you've got to find a way to push through it. That's definitely a good start when you're facing a guy like this in his home park. You've got to find a way to put some pressure on him. Don't want him to get settled out there.
D. Gordon will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League. Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Hey, swing it towards second.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Get 2.
The 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
That's just some bad luck right there. With the outfield at their normal depth, this ball might have gotten down, but with them playing in, well, it's a completely different story.
Christian Yelich will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. First offering on the way. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Franzen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Martin Prado will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's the 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Hitters count 2-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And Ichiro's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it won't be in time as Ichiro's able to take second with ease.
And this is one of those guys who can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets the tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
Here comes a 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Jeff Baker will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Pause, now the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. Oh, there is Stewart. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Starting lineup for Washington looks like this. They'll match up against the fellow you see right here, the veteran right-hander Henderson Alvarez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Into the box now is Nate McLouth as he'll be in charge of leading things off in the home half of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the pitch. And this one misses to McLeod as that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a pitch taken by McLeod, and it's back to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Prado is over and he puts it away for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a look there at the scouting report on the 24-year-old right-hander. Kevin Franzen will be the batter. Now the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. Oh, a tough play. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
I think you have to tip your cap to the effort we're seeing out there. Getting this ball before it gets through into left field. But about the only way you're going to throw a guy out from there is if the hitter actually trips getting out of the batter's box. And he'll beat this out easily.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He enters play here at 288. 14 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. From the belt, the pitch. 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Get the runner to second.
Here's the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Runners on first with one down. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here he comes on 2-2. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are 2 away.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Ian Desmond will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now here's the first pitch. too low, 1-0. The next pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, with 2 away, you can bet you're going to get a great jump over there at first base. And he gets just that as he's going to come all the way around to score on that 2-out double. And that's going to give his guys the first inning lead.
Wilson Ramos will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2, and now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
He's ready now, the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Now here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And a base hit here to open up the second.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Tyler Colvin will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Here's the first pitch to him. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
He's set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, this is hit hard, but caught it short by Desmond. And that's allowed out number 1.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Into the box, Jeff Mathis. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He waits, now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Two. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. He's done what he's needed to do.
Henderson Alvarez will take his cuts now. Here's the first offering. And now look at this. The pitcher gets a hold of one to deep center field. Taylor retreats for the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Ian Stewart will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Third baseman, Ian Stewart.
First pitch to him. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Michael Taylor will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Here we go.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Come on, DC.
The 1-0 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And the catch made out there by Ichiro, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Ugla. And here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now, that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
Outside, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Now the 2-1 here to Uggla. And here's a pitch that Ugla's able to lay off, and he's got it to 3-1 now. Two out, nobody on. Now the 3-1 home. And ball 4 as Uggla is aboard.
That's a good job right there with 2 away, because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning, so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
Gio Gonzalez digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
On the way. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-1 home. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Let's go, DC.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
But you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Nate McLeod will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it, because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ichiro Suzuki ready to go here as we begin the third.
For Miami, right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and the curveball hung a bit as this is lined into left, a leadoff single.
Well, if you stay out of the middle, you'll have a chance, but neither of these teams are going to miss a fat pitch down Broadway, and he just drives this into left for a base hit.
D. Gordon will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Now the 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And McLeod will look this one in for the first out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Christian Yelich will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First offering on the way. And this one runs up high, ball one.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Runners on first with one down. The 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
One, two. And here's a ball hit in the air. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Martin Prado now, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a line drive that's caught at second by Ugla. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Kevin Franzen will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 1-1 pitch on the way. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line hard into left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And now a pitch on the way. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Let's go, Nat.
Here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. He'll try again. 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. 1-0 pitch now. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled back. The 1-2. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Jeff Baker will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman number 10, Jeff Baker.
Now the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here comes the 2-1. And he pulls the string on one there, and from 2-0, he works the count back to 2-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Bases are empty, one man out. Full count offering on its way. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
The batter, center fielder, Tyler Colvin.
Tyler Colvin will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Let's go, Nat.
Now the first pitch. Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. Desmond for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Washington leads this one 1-0. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian. Here is it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning. First pitch coming. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch.
Here we go.
First 2 pitches off the mark here, it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Something started.
Now the 2-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
3-2, here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a shot over the second baseman's head, and that's going to plug the gap. Good for extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
Put the runs on the board.
Now here's the first pitch. Ian Stewart will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, Another extra base hit to add to the total, now 19 on the year. He's set, now the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Chopper, foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Come on! Let's go!
Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now this is exactly how you go about shutting down a leadoff double. He turned right around, struck out the next 2 guys. So now they're going to need a little 2-out magic if they're going to dent that scoreboard.
In now, Dan Uggla. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Now the 2-1 here to Uggla. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 coming. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals lead 1, but they're on top 1-0. Jeff Mathis will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Come on now, Nate.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, fourth in the NL in that category. Henderson Alvarez will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. So 1-2 with one away. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as you see there, his total places him second on the Nationals in that category. So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. First pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
The pitch. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Pitch on the way. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Another 1-2 delivery. A curveball hit right back at him. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They still trail 1-0. Gio Gonzalez will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
The 1-0 home. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And he's retired here, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Nate McLeod.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in, the left-handed hitter, Nate McLeod. And here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Come on, Dad, let's go.
1-0 on the way. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 here to McLeod. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
Let's go, Nat.
Here's the 2 and 2 offering.
Here we go.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, let's take a look at this check swing here in show motion. From this speed, it almost always looks like the guy goes around. Here, well, it looked like a good call down there at third base. I think that bat did break the plane, and that is a strike.
Standing in now, Kevin Franzen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's the 1-0. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 1-0. D. Gordon will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. First pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this is fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but you've got that slow stuff, keeping guys off balance. You don't need to rely on strikeouts.
Christian Yelich will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch coming. In there for strike one, 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, it's just game one of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a line drive caught down at third by Stewart. And that will become out number 2.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Martin Prado will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Now here's the pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail this one 1-0. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And taking it out there for the first out.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 1 out. And that's how you want to start an inning when you're already over 90 pitches for the ball game.
So 1 away in the inning now for the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Here's the first offering. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Wilson Ramos will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First offering on the way. Runners off for second. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And there's ball 1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
You go, Pete.
Ready now on 1-1. On the move again from first. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
I don't think this was really a hit and run, but it's going to work out nicely for him. Gets into second base and sees that this ball is going to be extra bases, so it's all downhill from there as he scores easily from first.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he'll signal to the bullpen. That's going to be it for Henderson Alvarez. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to go now as it's a former Rule 5 guy. Right-hander Jared Burton gets the call. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box now, Ian Stewart, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He reaches the 20 mark in doubles with that last two-bagger. The 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here we go. 2-0 count, the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Ready with the 2-1 to 2-2 now. The 2-2. In the dirt here, and this sails on him right down the line in left field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
That's just a great job of alert base running right there. You can't just assume he's going to take third and stop there. So once that runner sees they're having trouble with it behind the plate, he just keeps right on going and scores from second base.
3-2, here it is. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Michael Taylor will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pause, now the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. He's set, now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here comes the 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Whoa!
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a hard liner toward short. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Dan Ugla will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Colvin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Nationals lead it 3-0. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Jeff Baker will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Number 10, Jeff Baker.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Franzen is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
The 2-1 home. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And this should be a challenge here with a 3-run lead.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes on 3-1. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, that's his 2nd hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Tyler Colvin will stand in now. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Fouled back.
Hey, double him up!
From the stretch. In there, strike 2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners on first with 1 down. Has a look, now the pitch. Low and away with that one, it's 1-2.
Come on, Nat. Come on, Nat.
The 1-2. And he struck him out.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Jeff Mathis will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. First pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The 1-1 home. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
2 out with the man at first. The 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. 1 left for Miami. Still down 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aaron Crow is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 43, Aaron Crow. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot.
Gio Gonzalez will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
In there, 0-1. Now here it comes. And he takes this one high, 1-1. One on the way.
Here we go.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Let's go, Gonzalez.
Now the 2-1. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And Colvin will take care of this one for the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Nate McLeod will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The next pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
The 2-0. over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Let's go, Nat.
Here comes a 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Kevin Franzen waits on deck. Payoff pitch coming. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Let's go, Nat.
The 3-2 one more time. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Here's the full count offering. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
And this is one of those at-bats where if you're on the mound, you got to be saying, look, Uncle, I'll just lay it in there. You know, in the end, they get the flyout, but boy, it sure took a lot of pitches to get there.
Kevin Franzen will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the pitch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact. As you get a look at his line so far, through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Ichiro Suzuki will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Now the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. D. Gordon will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Pitch on the way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1. Now the Gonzalez pitch is bounced out to Desmond at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. A.J. Ramos is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Low for ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Here we go, Nationals.
The 2-0. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Wilson Ramos will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. Now the first pitch, and a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Ready on 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Ian Stewart would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. In the air to center. Colvin is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. Christian Yelich will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Go, Nash.
Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now the pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Taylor is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
He certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. That's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Martin Prado will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First offering on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Strike him out.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. 2 down here in the 9th.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. He's kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Jeff Baker will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Let's go, man. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on,
Now the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Yeah, looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You gotta die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
You go deep, deep.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Nationals were given an excellent start here by the gentleman you see in action there, Gio Gonzalez. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 3-0. Good night from D.C.